Welcome to Veridawn, where we uncover deeper meaning behind the stories you thought you knew. Today, we're stepping into one of the most legendary moments ever recorded, not just in scripture, but in all of ancient history. The story of David and Goliath isn't just a tale of courage. It's a layered account filled with historical tension, hidden symbolism, and unexpected lessons that still speak loudly to us today. But what if I told you the real power of this story has been overlooked? Let's rewind time. We're in ancient Israel around 1000 BCE. The land is caught in a brutal standoff. On one side, the Israelites, weary but determined. On the other, the Philistines, feared warriors armed to the teeth, and they brought their ultimate weapon, a warrior named Goliath. This wasn't just any soldier. Goliath was a towering figure, a man said to be over 9 feet tall. Wrapped in bronze armor and radiating intimidation. Day after day, he mocked the Israelites, daring anyone to face him in single combat. No one dared step forward, that is, until a young shepherd entered the scene. But this wasn't just about slings and stones. It's a confrontation packed with deeper truths about faith, fear, destiny, and the unseen power that backs those who trust in God. But for 40 days, Goliath's taunts went unanswered, instilling fear in the hearts of the Israelite soldiers. Enter David, a young shepherd boy, the youngest son of Jesse from Bethlehem. While his brothers were off fighting in the war, David was tasked with tending to the family's sheep. But he was no ordinary shepherd. He had already proven his bravery by defending his flock against lions and bears. David's skill with a slingshot would soon become legendary. But what many don't realize is that slingshots were not mere toys. They were powerful weapons capable of delivering lethal blows. In fact, skilled slingers could hit a target from hundreds of feet away. When David heard Goliath's challenge, he was filled with righteous anger. He approached King Saul, offering to fight the giant. Initially, Saul was skeptical, but David's confidence and recounting of his past victories convinced him to let the young boy take on the giant. Interestingly, David rejected the king's armor, stating that he was not used to it. Instead, he chose to face Goliath with just his slingshot and 5 smooth stones from a nearby brook.
The Philistine curses David and vows to feed the Israelites' flesh to the birds and the wild animals. Smack talking is one of his fatal mistakes. According to the legend, all it takes to fell the giant is one shot. But for Goliath, the worst is yet to come.
The moment of truth arrived. As David approached Goliath, the giant mocked him. But David stood firm. He declared, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." With a swift motion, David slung one of his stones, striking Goliath in the forehead. The giant fell, defeated. This moment has been celebrated for centuries as a triumph of faith and courage over brute strength. Now let's separate fact from fiction. One common myth is that David was just a simple shepherd with no combat experience. In reality, he was a skilled warrior, having fought off predators to protect his flock. Another myth is that Goliath was simply a mindless brute. Historical accounts suggest that he may have suffered from acromegaly, a condition that could explain his giant stature and physical challenges. Moreover, the story of David and Goliath has transcended its biblical roots, becoming a metaphor for underdogs facing overwhelming odds. It's a narrative that resonates in sports, business, and personal struggles. The legacy of David and Goliath continues to inspire. From literature to films, the story serves as a reminder that courage and faith can lead to victory, no matter how insurmountable the challenge may seem. Experts agree that the story's enduring appeal lies in its universal themes of hope, resilience, and the triumph of the human spirit. So the next time you hear the story of David and Goliath, remember that it's more than just a tale of a boy defeating a giant. It's a rich narrative filled with historical context, lessons on bravery, and the power of faith. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the untold story of David and Goliath. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more captivating stories from history. What other myths would you like us to explore? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep seeking the truth behind the stories.